Hey guys, welcome back. And this is uh, Children of Talos. So Talos is one of the bosses that kind of hard to beat too. So I have been using this team that's different than the one that I showed you guys in the last video. Last video was just kind of a general idea of what kind of team that you would need to beat them. But this is the team I've been using. So Nyx, Iola, Resonor, and Sybil. And let's go ahead and pick out a tanker from uh, I can pick out the strongest tanker I got in here from my alliance member from the Guardians. What 8,000 man? They barely somebody put that dude in there. Barely even do anything to him. Okay, and hopefully, how strong is this guy? Oh, 30, 33, 38, 30. So far, I think 38 is the top highest. 32, 19. Nobody stronger, huh? 30. 21, 38. Seems like 38 4-star is the highest one I got. Um, 37, 40. Oh, there it is. We got a 40k. Thank you. Thank you. We need a 5-star 40k. You can use Konomeli 5-star as well. But the reason I use this guy because is he has the ability to heal. um, Lifesteal. So let's go ahead and run this team and see if we can beat him. I managed to use this team to go from tier 18 all the way to tier 20. So, and hopefully it will work. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her over here. So that will give Nyx a bigger boost. Alright, let's run this team and hopefully we can get this. So, first thing first, use her ability, use her skill, and then we use his skill so he can heal himself. Okay, so alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep. So the reason why I use Sybil is because Sybil has the ability to basically take down. It prevents a hero from Talos basically from generating too much energy to take down our team. So that's why she is very useful. And I use Iola because she has a skill that basically poison the enemy until the end of the game. So every 2 seconds, the enemy takes hit, and don't underestimate that skill. It doesn't do damage at the beginning, but it adds up. So that's how we basically drain his HP as much as we can. And the goal of this is to prevent him from healing, and we stay healed as much as we can. And I use Resonor because of his skill that allows basically healing for he basically whoever's in front of him gained the ability to have lifesteal. So we do lifesteal on top of lifesteal. Um, it does allow your hero to kind of gain a little bit more HP per second. And this might take a while, guys, just because my hero are still very in their infancy age. Iola is only 3 stars. Uh, Resinor is only 3 stars. So I don't have any strong hero. Basically, not strong enough hero to do high DPS on them. All right, we are on to our last building that's gonna heal him up. Oh god, no low battery. This is like the worst interruption ever. All right, now I'm lagging because that low battery comes up. Jesus, why do you gotta do this to me now? We gotta prevent them from healing him as much as we can, because the more he gets healed, the much harder it is to kill him. And he hits really hard this stage right here. Don't lag. And with this is just constant healing at this point to keep him alive. Oh man, I'm nervous now. This lag is not helping me. Oh man, he's almost dead. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. Don't die on me. Please, do not die on me. We are constantly. Oh no, he's dead. He's dead, but we're so close. No, 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 no. We killed him. We killed him. That was so close. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous, man. I'm shaking right now. Oh man, that was so close. That was a good one. So this method is not the best on the planet, but it will get the job done. But it'll take forever to kill him unless you have a much. He just have so much health and defense. So I'm gonna go back and show you what runes I have on these heroes. Except for the Atkins, Atkins. I don't know how you pronounce that guy. He's a legendary hero. I don't have him, so I have to borrow it from my teammate. But like I said, you can use Connor Melee as a replacement, but make sure you have him on 5 stars with uh, either a 25% health or a life steal, one of those. I life steal, either one of those. Try it out. Whichever works for your team is not proof set in stones. You just have to pick the one that works for your team. Um, so I'm gonna go back and show you guys. Let me go ahead and put all this good stuff in here first. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but it's a habit. I can't I can't stop myself. Okay. We got brewed, man. We got brewed some stuff. There we go. Alright, so let's go back and take a closer look at the lineups, okay? Okay. See, my Connor Melee, the reason I don't want to use him yet because my teammate, obviously my alliance has better heroes for me to use, and right now he's only 4 stars. His ability is not even maxed, so it kind of put you at the disadvantage. And the reason why you want to use him, and I run, right now this is why I run, and this might be a good one up against Talos. 25% health or lifesteal runes with physical defense. But that's probably what I would personally do up against Talos. Um, Let's see what else. But you want to get this room up as high as you can as well. To right now, these are very crappy rooms. They're 5 star, but they're pretty low. I haven't really had time to work on them. But so basically, Talos. Next one is Iola. Iola, I use a magical penetration and a basic attack speed. These she's pretty basic. If you look at her power, she's only 15.3k. She's very weak. Okay, very weak. She's only 3 stars. She's almost close to evolution. I just need 5 more relics and get up to 4 star, which will improve her attacks a lot more, so we can kill a lot quicker. Her abilities are, however, is level 50 Venom Soul. This is the most critical ability that you will need up against Talos because um it deals 7.42 magical damage every 2 seconds until the end of battle, and that's the key because it stacks. It stacks and it just keep adding up to a point where Talos, it just kills him pretty quick. It prevents him from gaining health back. And the runes I run on her is basic runes. These are I don't even know what yeah, some of these are now in 5 stars, and they level all of them are level 1, and I will have no excuse, man. I got so much hero I want to work on right now. I can't afford to basically power up all the runes. So, but this is what I use on her. Increase attack speed. So she increased her DPS, and of course magical penetration allows you to do more damage basically um to the hero. Um to Talos basically. One more before I go too far back. I'm gonna go show her Nyx. She's my strongest hero. That's why I use her in the mix. You can either use Nyx, Phoebe, um, basically any strong magical attackers that does have high DPS. Um, I think Hadrian will work too, but he's in the legendary, and I don't have him. Um, Gadrus, which I do. The reason why I use her because her abilities are max. And plus the runes on her are very high level, either level 11 or 12, 10, or 13. And she's 5 star, 30.8k power. And her stat that you look at her DPS is about 8.5k per second. This is the other replacement I would use is either Phoebe. Make sure you have good runes on her. The runes I use on her are basically magical penetration and attack speed. Okay, my phone's gonna die, so I have to talk quick. But you can replace the magical penetration with basic attack speed you want. That will increase your DPS as well. So, and you can do that for Iola as well. Um, another Another hero that you can use is him, Gadris right here. Um, but the problem with him is he has 8.2k DPS, okay, and that's because of all these basic attack speed runes on him. His abilities are all max. Um, Phoebe, which is her right here, her abilities are all max. Um, but he does a lot of damage, high DPS. But the reason I don't use him because first his rune are low, second he's only 3 stars, so kind of have to put him aside, fortunately. But in the future, once I evolve him, get him up to 4 or 5 stars, get his rune up to really high level max, I will replace Nyx with him because he does a lot of damage. Um, anyway, now, Sybil, like I said, the reason why we used her is because she's 4 star, only 14k power, very weak. She's not even awakened for fire yet, so even weaker. Um, but because of her ability, which is what gonna help you the most, is Kismet Kismet Curse. Basically she throws ores at the enemies, and she is the key to beat Talos for me. Okay, I'm sure there are other way to do it, but for me that's the way to do it. And she reduced energy generation by almost 50% for 6 seconds. That's a lot. And then of course you can re on the other powers, but the abilities, but the main one is that one. The others do help out along, like this last one. Uh, but this last one is only reducing magical ability power. So I'm sorry. So I meant the wrong one. This one basically doesn't have really much of an effect because Talos is more of a physical hero. Right here, this is what I meant. Um, Basically, she throws additional orbs to allies, and they grant them 671 magical ability power. That's a lot. And because you have basically a magical team, except for one tanker, a physical tanker, so basically the whole team can benefit from that. But unfortunately, I don't have enough mana to power that up, so I kind of left that 21, but we still managed to beat him. And runes I use on her are basically attack speed and energy generation. I think this is also the key because the more energy to generate, you don't need all your heroes to have energy generation, but you need at least one. And I just decided to put on her because she's not the main attacker. She DPS is very crappy actually. But but because she had this rune on her, it helps generate a lot of energy. So all your hero can constantly use the ability, no problem. So that's why I do that. And then of course basic attack speed just helps with any hero for DPS. Resonor, only 3 star, very weak, 13.8k power. I run ice skill on him because it helps. I think Sybil ice skill is also better on her. I can't it doesn't matter really, but yeah, all allies gain 35 magical ability power. So yes, ice skill is definitely good on her because she helps your whole to boost your entire team. And then well, let's get back to Resonor. The only his all his skill are pretty much max except for the last one, and the last one is not as important. It is important, but it's not as important as the others. All the others basically heal and life drain, and basically just makes it a whole lot better for your team. And you want to put him right behind your main physical tanker because he provides life steal. So you definitely want to put him right behind them. Um, but yeah, you do want to get his skill max out. And runes, of course, is all straight up basic attack speed, which it's not because of DPS. The reason I do that is because of his ice skill. Every basic attack now additionally heal the most wounded ally for 2k health. So he constantly healing. So the faster it attacks, it means that he's gonna heal more. So but that is it for all the heroes I use. They're not high level at all, but we still manage to beat Talos, and it just takes a little skill, a little strategies, but it's definitely doable. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll be glad to answer them if I know. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.